Crypto fam, welcome back to the channel. Aaron here from Bitcoin Bros coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video today. And in today's clip, we're going to be getting into the JUP crypto, why it's a great crypto, why you should be watching out for this one. And JUP crypto is the governance token for the Jupiter DEX, as you can see right here. So this is what I want to start with. Jupiter DEX, a really good DEX. Highly recommend you guys check it out. It is built on top of Solana, so you do need some Solana in a Phantom wallet or a Soulflare wallet, and you'll be able to use the DEX. You can do swaps, as you can see right here. You can swap USDC or any token built on top of Solana for Solana or any other token. Really cool. They have limit orders. You can set limit orders. If you want to buy Solana at a certain price, you can do that. They have Bitcoin. You can do basically any type of trade here. Just setting your limit buy and sell orders, that's pretty straightforward. You can also dollar cost average into any crypto or even back into USDC with their DCA feature. Really powerful there. And they also have a bridge that's built in straight on the DEX. So if you want to bridge from Ethereum, from any other layer 1 solution over to Solana, you can do that right here on JUP DEX. Maybe bridge some of your Ethereum over to Solana, come over here and start swapping for maybe some of your Solana meme coins or whatever you're looking to get into. And you can even swap for the JUP token on the Jupiter DEX, which is really, really cool. And then they have the perps tab up here. I recommend you guys check this out. It is a really good leverage trading platform. And one thing I'll say here is that be very, very careful with leverage trading because it is high risk, but high risk comes high reward. So if you can short or long Solana or Bitcoin or whatever you want to short or long, you can do that right here on the platform. Actually, I'm sorry, they only have Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And then you can also earn here. You can provide liquidity to these trading pairs here, to Bitcoin, to Ethereum, to Solana, to USDC or USDT, and you can get APY off of anything that you lock up. So that's basically the JUP DEX right there. So make sure to check it out. A really, really good DEX, great UI, great UX built on top of Solana. And we'll also be talking about what makes JUP special here in a second. But before we get into that, we're going to be checking out JUP voting here. So you can vote on these LFG proposals that come out. These are new projects that want to launch on the Solana network and go through JUP LFG voting. So basically with these proposals, you would come in here, you'd have to stake your JUP. So your JUP would have to be staked for at least 30 days. And then you can come in here and vote for these different projects. You can see dBridge, DiviBet, and Exchange were some of the projects that were in the last proposal. dBridge ended up winning. But if you come in here and you vote on these proposals, when these projects launch, they give you an airdrop to your wallet in that project's token. So it's really cool because as more JUP gets locked up and staked, and you can see the total amount of JUP staked here, 286 million, which is pretty substantial when you look at the total circulating supply, 1.3 billion tokens. So that's good to see, but it also incentivizes more people that hold JUP to stake their JUP to vote in these proposals, and you'll get rewarded in the airdrops of these new tokens. So we've seen a lot of projects over the past year be really, really successful in this model of airdrops. You hold the token, you stake the token, and you get airdrops of any new token that launches. JUP is doing that same thing, but in a little bit of a different way because you have to be active and you have to be participating in all of these LFG voting proposals. And then getting into why JUP is special here, you can see some of the top decentralized exchanges by market cap right here. On CoinGecko, you have Uniswap, Thorchain, and JUP. Uniswap is currently at a $8.3 billion market cap, while JUP is only at a $1.5 billion market cap. And ThorSwap is even valued higher than Jupiter is right now. But one thing that Jupiter has that these other DEXs don't have is massive amounts of volume. Every time you check out the top decentralized exchanges ranked by 24-hour trading volume, Jupiter is always 1 or 2. Sometimes Uniswap comes up here and is number 1, but Jupiter has been growing really fast over the past 6 months, and it's kind of reclaimed this one spot. It's really been the most traded DEX in 2024. And the monthly visits are around 10 million, a little bit less than Uniswap, but it is gaining on Uniswap. It just goes to show that this project could be highly undervalued, because if you look at what JUP would be valued if it had the same market cap as Uniswap, it would be worth $6.17. So it could potentially be very undervalued when you look at it compared to Uniswap, because it does have just as much trading volume, almost just as many users every single month. So this could be a crypto that does really well in the future just because of this dynamic. And Solana has been very hot over the past year and a half, and Jupiter could potentially benefit from the hotness of Solana. And then one thing to mention here also is the team that is behind Jupiter. This is the founder here, Meow. You guys should check him out. He's done interviews, full-length interviews with some notable people in the crypto space. He has a huge social media following and is continuing to grow. It reminds me a lot of CZ back in 2020, 2021, when CZ was growing Binance really huge. Meow may be the CZ of this cycle, potentially. And he's just saying here in this post that June is going to be extremely important for Jupiter. They have some new proposals, some new updates coming out this month. Stay tuned for everything that's coming. If you guys want to stay up to date with all this, make sure to follow Wear Me Out on Twitter, or you guys can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we do follow Jupiter and give you updates from time to time. And then what makes Jupiter really special in our eyes is every January, they're going to be doing airdrops to the community. And this past January, this kid here, Not Short, made over $1 million on the JUP airdrop. And he made a 12-minute video here on how you can be incentivized for the next JUP airdrops. And basically what he said is just go into the DEX, provide as much volume as possible, be active daily, use the swap feature, do some longs on the perps, go in there and bridge some Ethereum to Solana. Just be as active as possible in the DEX, because when they do the airdrop next January, you'll be incentivized for that. And I think that's one thing that Uniswap doesn't do that Jupiter does, and it actually incentivizes people to come and use the platform, because you will be getting some JUP airdrop to you every single year for just using the DEX. And you can see that right here. The founder of Jupiter Exchange confirmed juptier as an annual event, suggesting the possibility of a Season 2 airdrop in January next year. And that's going to be 10% of all tokens every single year in January. That's a huge amount of tokens. And if the price of JUP performs really well, goes up to $5, $6, maybe higher, those airdrops could be very, very lucrative. So that is something to pay attention to, and that could be another reason why JUP continues to grow. And then to look at the tokenomics here, you have 40% of the tokens that were allocated to the team, and then 35% of the tokens are actually going to be for those future airdrops for the community. So the initial airdrop was 10%, the next 35%, those are going to be those January airdrops. So you can see how much of the token, how much value is going to be in those future airdrops just for using the platform. You can see that right there, guys. And then you have other liquidity needs around 5%, other community needs around 5%, and then launch pool LFG proposals is going to be 2.5%. So that's the tokenomics. Seems pretty fair to me compared to other crypto projects. Doesn't seem too scammy. Doesn't seem like the team's keeping everything for themselves. They're trying to diversify as much as possible. They actually have more tokens allocated to the community than themselves. But that is just a quick overview of Jupiter. This is a crypto that we think can do pretty well. We do have a price prediction around $3 to $5 for this bull run. Could potentially go a lot higher. But let me know what you guys think about JUP in the comment section below. Are you investing in this project? Are you staying away? Do you just use the DEX? Let me know. My name is Aaron from Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.